Hey guys, Dan Lopatka here, and today we're going to talk about spelling major and minor chords. Now, what do guitarists do when they're trying to learn a new chord? Well, they go online and they look in a book and they try to find a shape. It's not that there's anything wrong with that, but if you know how to spell the chords, you can do so anywhere on your instrument and on any other instrument. To begin, let's talk a little bit about intervals. I'm hoping you know at least a little bit about them, especially seconds and thirds, but if not, totally cool. With seconds, the first thing to keep in mind is that the letter name has to change. So let me show you what I mean. With a minor second, which is a half step, or 1 fret on the guitar, it has to be a C to a D flat. It can't be a C sharp, because it has to change letter name. So with a major second, it's just 1 step, or 2 frets on the guitar. It's a C to a D. Now the same rules apply to thirds. With a minor third, which is a step and a half, or 3 frets on the guitar, it's a C to an E flat. It can't be a D sharp. And with a major third, which is 2 steps on the guitar, or 4 frets, it's a C to an E. So we're mainly going to be focusing on major and minor thirds, because those are the building blocks of chords. So let me show you what I mean. If we have a major chord, it's a major third, and then a minor third. And if we have a minor chord, it's just the reverse. It's a minor third, and then a major third. So let me give you an example. If let's say we wanted a C major chord. Well, we're going to start from C, and then we're going to move up a major third. So 2 whole steps. So 1 whole step would be D, and another whole step would be E. So C to E is a major third. Now from the E, we want to move up a minor third. So E, a step and a half, or a minor third, would be G. So E to G is a minor third. So our C major chord would be C, E, G. And we can also call that our root, our third, and our fifth. So let's look at the C major chord that we have on guitar. That's the one we all know. So what do we have? We have a C on the A string, our root. We have an E on the D string, our third. We have an open G, so our fifth. We have another root, C, on the B string. And we have an open E on top. So even though we're playing 5 different strings, we're only playing 3 different notes. And as long as we keep those 3 notes in there, and only those 3 notes, it's still a C major chord. So if I wanted to just change the voicing very slightly, I could put a G on top instead of an open E. And it's still C major. So now let's say we want a minor chord. Okay, so again, a minor chord is a minor third and then a major third. And let's say we want an A minor chord. So we'd start from A, then we move up a minor third. So again, that's a step and a half. Step would bring us to B, and we go all the way up to a C. So I'm just going to put C in parentheses over here, just to remind us that that's where it is. So A to C is our minor third. Now from C, we want to go up a major third, which we already have. C to E is a major third. So A, C, E is our A minor chord, our root on our third and our fifth. A, C, E. So let's look at an A minor chord on the guitar. So what do we have here? We have our root, A, on the A string. We have E, our fifth, on the D string. We have another A, so another root on the G string. a C on the B string, and finally an E, our fifth, on top. So again, even though we're playing 5 different strings, we're only playing 3 different notes. So it's an A minor chord. But let's say we didn't want to play this A minor chord because maybe it's a little too folksy sounding or it's just not cutting through. So let's talk about how we're going to find another version or another voicing of that chord. So I'm going to start with my root A on the D string. And now I have to ask myself, what other notes of that chord can I hit on the next string? Well, I can't really hit another A because that's going to be a super long stretch. It's not going to make much sense. An E is pretty close, and so is a C. But again, I really want to cut through, so let's go with an E. So we have A and E, and now on the next string, we just ask ourselves the same question. What's the easiest note we can hit? So we have another A right there. That's pretty easy. If we wanted to reach for a C, kind of difficult. And another E would just be redundant because it's the same thing. So we're going to just hit an A. So we have A, E, and another A. Root, fifth, root. So it'd be really great if we could get a third in there. So on the top string, can we do that? Oh yeah, we can. Let's put a C right there. So we have root, fifth, root, third. This cuts through quite a bit more than this. So, that's all there is to it. I'd suggest taking some chords you already know, spell them out just like we did here, and then find the way the voicings that you know work. Then try to find some new voicings. And then if you're feeling really ambitious, try to find some voicings on a completely different instrument, like piano, or mandolin, or ukulele, whatever. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.